Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Woo! Damn, there's tons dropping right now in Raid. So I'm going to go through the different events that have dropped. I'll give my views. I'm also going to give my kind of feelings on this from the free-to-play perspective as well, because, we're in the free-to-play challenge right now. Yeah, I'm like, what are we in? Maybe 8 or 9 days, 10 days, something like that. So, can a newer player get involved with these events that are dropping right now without dropping a whole bunch of cash? We will see. The saying here, they've got the first one, the Monster Path event. We've also got a new Prism Shard event, which looks kind of sexy as well. And there is the Titan event. So 3 different big ones all dropping on this fine Monday morning. Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you're having a great start to the year and enjoying life. So what's going on? We're running the Monster Path event as part of our collaboration with Capcom's Monster Hunter franchise. Generally, I think this is quite a good collaboration. Personally, I think it fits the kind of like the brand of Raid pretty well, and on the whole, the champions are actually pretty cool, except the Void one. Anyway, this special event will task you with completing event objectives to earn coins, go down paths. We've seen it before, yada yada yada. One of the path events. But this event, so we all thought this was going to be shard summoning, right? We all thought it. Don't lie. We all did. This event will be from upgrading champions. That's normally a good one, guys. That's normally one that we can get behind because, damn, it's about using your resources well. And normally, these are pretty achievable. I don't want to say easy because they take some time and some effort, but they're normally achievable for, I'd say, at least like a mid-game player that's got some tavern resources around them. The rewards you can get from this event include shards, legendary Knight Rev champion Alatreon. I think I've said that right. So one of the Blademaster group, their perfect soul, and other valuable items as well. Each path gets different rewards. We're going to check that out. And you'll need event keys to reach final rewards. So you kind of go down one, grab a key. We'll check that out as well. Any unused stuff, you'll get some silver. Okay, let's have a look. They're already selling some Soulstones, of course. So yeah, Monster Path and Lunar points here. So you're also earning points towards the Lunar Festival, the Titan event. So we'll look at that as well. Let's just check this out. So what we've got here, 2 trees. We've got keys in the middle, which unlock was the Lunar points. Got Lunar points on the outsides as well. There's 2 keys here. So you've got 2. And there's 3 keys here. Bloody hell, there's keys everywhere. So can you just go down? So if you just went down the left-hand side, for example, you'd get to a 2-key lock. Where the hell's the first key then? Hold on. Am I insane? Oh, okay, of course. So you go through the middle here, grab 2 keys. So you have to do into this, through this, into this to get 2 keys to do any of the big stuff, okay? You then use 2 keys to go down one of the sides, and you can grab this dude, and you could also grab his soul. Flipping heck, there's a lot of points though. Hold on. 2 keys would unlock one of the sides, would get you to another key, but it's not enough. I feel like these keys are oddly placed, are they? You grab these 2, unlocks this, come down the side, and you just go through this and you could pick him up. So if you want him and his perfect soul, you would then have to go back to the middle area, unlock this, come down, grab the 3 keys, which gives you your 2 here, and it's just odd to me. I feel like there's too many keys. Is there too many keys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess I see. So if you didn't want to do this, then you could just use 1 key here. No, you have to get these 2 keys first, right? But you could grab this, come through here, grab another 3, which would mean you've still got 4 available, and then do both sides. But then you still go through the other keys anyway. I don't know. I'm getting absolutely bamboozled by the amount of keys there are. Feels like there's way more than we need. But anyway, the facts are you'll go through the middle first, grab this one. Then you come down, grab him. If you want to keep going, you've then got to go back to the middle if you want to get his 5-star perfect soul, which we know that souls are extremely powerful. Okay, we know that. Souls make champions way stronger, and especially if it's like a high-level soul, and it's extremely difficult to get a high-level soul on a legendary champion of choice. Yeah, we know that. It's extremely difficult. So, is it actually worth our time here? He's 70,000 points on his own. So let me just do some math and work out some of the different routes, and then let's come back in. Okay, so it's a lot. It's a lot of points to get this dude. Firstly, like, is my free-to-play getting there? And no, my free-to-play is not getting there. It's just not possible. It's just like, my main account is obviously very capable of doing it, but even then, it's a lot of points. So if you just wanted to do the fastest route down to get the dude, we're talking 107,750 points. To 107,000, call it 108,000 to just grab the dude, which is obviously it's a big reward. It's a legendary champion. We don't expect them to be super easy to get. This guy, I probably will pump a video out on this guy maybe tomorrow. So he's got attacks one enemy, 40% chance of increasing duration of 2 random buffs on allies. Very cool. A1. He's HP based as a support. Attacks all enemies, gives your team increased defense and a shield equal to 30% of this champion's HP. And if you're fighting a boss, these are protected buffs. Really cool. And then he's got a full cleanse and block debuffs for 2 turns. And if you're fighting a boss, that's protected as well on a 3-turn cooldown. That's really cool. Like, this guy is really good as a support. Heals this champion's turn meter by 5% each time a debuff is placed on them. Also heals this champion by 5% HP whenever a debuff is removed or expired. And then we've got speed in dungeons. This guy's really cool. Like, let's not get away from it. He's a really good champion. He's going to be great for Hydra, great for Doom Tower. And the fact that you've got protected buffs is actually massive. So yeah, I think he is like a worthwhile champion to go out for, right? I think he is. But Soulstones are quite hard to pick up, or very expensive in this game, yeah? And you only get 100 points for pulling a mortal, so a small one, 1,500 for the middle, 7,500 for the big one. So again, it's not like, if it was like Sacred Shards, you might have some in the bank, let's say 12, if you were someone who saves. And then it's like, you make this decision of, am I going to buy another 8? Which is expensive. Don't get me, all of that's expensive, right? But it's not as easy as that with Soulstones, because it's unlikely you're going to have that many in the bank that are going to make a difference to this like 107,000 total that you need. Yeah, you're not just going to have, how many is that? 10, 15 odd Eternal Soulstones? You're just not going to have it. And you can't really even buy it. Like, that's going to be pretty nutty to buy. So, yeah. I mean, I will probably pick up some Soulstones on the main, but the main way you're going to get there is by leveling and ranking champions, but that's a lot of points again. So, I guess maybe I'll switch over to the main and just do some. Just show you, like, how many points we can earn. But I guess in essence, ranking up 110, plus you give someone, say, 20 levels times 7. So that's another 140. So for food champions, you're getting like 140 times 4, 560. And then you rank someone up to a 5-star, which is like another 225. It's going to be a ton of food just to get the dude. Yeah, we're just talking about just the bare bones getting the dude. So, yes, these are normally achievable. This one's really hard. In fact, I've got on the free-to-play. Let's do it on the free-to-play first. Why not? Oh, what was that? Sometimes these for spenders are better than putting all of that effort in. 7,250 for a tenner. Obviously, I can't do it on the free-to-play. I'm just thinking. 7,250. So, for £40, 40 of my hard-earned English pounds, I would get, what? 30-odd thousand points, a bit less, 29,000, which is about a quarter of the way there for £40. It's not quite the offer we were after. So on my free-to-play, I have got a whole bunch of food that I've been like working on because I'm looking for my next 6-star, yeah? So, yeah, if we were taking this chick up to... I can't even afford to do that. I've got no silver on this account. I probably can't even upgrade people. In fact, I can't. So I'm not going to be able to do it. But you can see I've got a whole bunch of food. I've got no bloody silver on this account whatsoever. So I can't even do any of this right now. Yeah, I was just looking again. It actually sucks that we're not getting points for using books and stuff like that as well. But I'll just switch to the main account here. So let's take some equivalent of food up. Let's say we're looking to take this 3-star right the way up to a 6-star champion. Yeah, so it's going to be the grind. So firstly, actually don't have that many. No, let's take a red one. I've got more red brews. Do I have a red champion? Yeah. So firstly, obviously, he needs to be maxed out. Yeah, and then the champions I'm going to use to feed into him, we're going to put some brews into. So for 3 stars, I would always put 2 brews into. Yeah. Or you would do this through campaign, by the way, but I'm just kind of giving you a sense of the amount of points you get for taking a 3-star all the way to 6. So you see that all of the food champions I have put up to level 15. That's the way I do it. That's how you get a lot of extra points. Times 4 times the points, guys. I've done the video 100 times. He would then need to be obviously maxed out. And then all of the champions I feed into him, which would be the 4-star crew, would also get fed brews. 4 brews. Level 21. Yeah, so this is the way we do it. This is how you get good point scoring in these type of events. Ignore the fact that I'm feeding champions that you want. This is my main account. Epics are basically all in the bag for me, pretty much. Sometimes, though, I do get to the point where I'm like, oh, I really could use an epic. And then I realize I've actually fed them 17 times. Anyway, you're kind of getting the point here. We're feeding, did I do 3? I've done 4. Okay, so this dude now is ready for the 5-star treatment. So again, we grab the ones that we just put levels into, get him 5-starred up. And then, obviously, we're going to take him up to 6-star. So we get a bunch of points for that. We get a bunch of, do I even have 5-star chickens ready? Not really. It's gonna get in the way of what I want to do, really. But I'm thinking maybe I've got some in my vault. I want like 5 stars that haven't had any levels into them. That's what we're after. I've only got legendary, so it's not going to work. I guess even, let's do it from there. Let's do it from what I've done so far. So I've taken someone from 3-star up to 5-star, okay? And then the next move obviously would have been the big one, because you then get all your food ready for taking all of those to 5-star, and you put some levels into those early on. In fact, we should just do it. We should just do it. So, you know, this food champion would have to be taken all the way up to 5-star as well. And I'll do it quickly, but the same premise, yeah? All of the food champions that get fed into him, get their brews, etc. So we're doing the same process now on 5 food champions during this week. Okay, so I've literally like flown up a ton of food here just to get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got 5 5-star chickens that I just piled up. So on these 5-star ones, I'm going to put in, how many do I normally put in? I think I normally put in 7 brews into the 5 stars, which gives me obviously a ton of points. And this is the only way you will do this, by the way. And I've taken now everything up from the beginning. Everything up from like the 3 stars up to this point. And this is the only way you're going to get there with point scoring, unless, I don't know, unless you have just got phenomenal amounts of energy to get this done. If I was doing the same job in the campaign, I dread to think how much energy I've just spent. Anyway, Lamella, the unlikely new 6-star on the account, then gets 6-starred. And you know what? We don't even get too crazy. We don't even max him out because we're not using him just yet. We're just going to give him some brews. So a 3-star all the way up to a 6-star, including all of the food grind. That's what we've just done. Let's see where that puts us in this event. Don't forget, it's a 4-day event. I was going to say it is a 7-day event. It's 4 days. It's actually kind of short. So to go from a 3-star all the way up to a 6-star with all of the food as well, whilst being very good in the way I dealt with the food in terms of scoring points. Gets us 17,000 points, and we need to hit 107 just for the dude. So I need to do that process 6 times in 4 days. This is Oh, man, this is a nasty, nasty event. If I wanted to complete this whole grid, I think what I'd need to create 14 brand new 6 stars with brand new food all the way through. And I mean, it's just too high. It's just too much. Braid, what are you doing to people? Why are you not enjoying your collaboration event? Why aren't you enjoying it? It's not even, honestly, just oh, you could, this is a cracking event. If it was shard pulling, I'd agree. But it's very difficult to do. It's very difficult to, it's also time intensive. I just spent half an hour, and that's just in the tavern, getting this video ready for you guys. So if I was doing that through campaign, I'd probably that's like a day of grinding. It's really, really difficult to do. It's just difficult to do. I will be able to do this personally on my main account. I think, when I've got tons of chickens, I don't actually have tons of brews. I've got a decent level of brews. And that's because I'm at the point on my main account where there's not that many champions I get anymore that I actually need to 6-star, because most of them are dupes, yeah? I've just got so many champions now already at 6-star status that, even the epics and stuff, there's not many that I get. I guess I've 6-starred more champions than ever recently because of Soul Cross, on the Amius stuff, the Cursed City. But I don't know if people can do it, honestly. It's going to be very, very difficult. And as I say, just through Soulstones, even if I was wailing out on packs, I haven't seen any yet, but I can't imagine there's going to be packs that are that decent, because the packs are normally obscene. And even then, they don't give you multiple big boy ones. Normally there's one big boy one at the end of a thing. So, I don't know. For a spender, honestly, it feels like that pack that I just saw, where's it gone? It's disappeared now. The pack that I just saw with the coins in it is probably the way to go, honestly, which sucks. It sucks that that's the way to go. The pack I just saw. Yeah, that sucks quite a lot, honestly. So that event feels a bit crappy to me. Let's have a look then at the Lunar Festival Titan event. Don't get me wrong. I need to switch mentality a second. On the free-to-play, I'm leveling champions anyway. That's all I'm doing. So what I end up doing on the free-to-play is just picking a path which makes some sense. So I'm almost assuming that the keys don't exist. And I'm like, well, epic books, handy. Gems, handy. Energy, handy. Honestly, I'm not getting much further than any of that stuff that I've just said. If I really pushed it in 4 days, could I even get to that void shard? It would be a lot of resources thrown into it that I don't really want to burn. So I almost switch off to the fact that there's all of this juicy stuff. And I set my sights probably on this epic book on the right, because then I can get a rare book as well. I can get the energy as well. The energy versus the gems, actually, maybe the gems is slightly better. But the energy will allow you to continue to farm resources. So it's kind of choose your side. Maybe the left-hand side is slightly better, but it's pretty even. Pretty even. So yeah, on the free-to-play, that's all I'm thinking of for that. And then for this Lunar Festival, let's have a look at this. So the big boy prize is 5-star soul. This is high value if you've picked up this fusion. If you've not picked up this fusion, the value is massively lower. Massively lower. But it is high value if you pick up the fusion. So let's see. So basically with this, it's just events like this. So you've got to be fairly deep. Have you got to get the 2 keys, unlock the 2 side rooms, grab these 2 lots of points. There's already 280 points on this. Let me just read the blurb in the news on this one. How many points are up for grabs is what I want to know. Throughout the course of the event, you can earn up to 750 points in total. 910 in the first week, 660 in the second week, and 180 during the third week. And you need 1,500 points to unlock all of the rewards. So you need 1,500. So you've got 250 that you can afford to not use if you want the biggest prize that there is. So already we're talking basically from this event, what did I say it was here? 280 here. So can't afford already to miss all of these points, and I don't think you ever would, because just playing the game, you're going to get some of them. But it does mean that you need to use keys here to unlock this, which, and actually, can you get key locked here? So if you went in, grabbed those two, unlocked those two, then that's it. You are key locked. You can't then go down here. So you actually got to make decisions quite early on, or make decisions right at the end. See how many points you've got and then decide what you're going to do, because you might end up with more points, key lock yourself, and like, crap, I could have gone further. Anyway, so yeah, normal sort of stuff here. First page rewards, probably a bit better than last time, but still some real shoddy stuff in here. I like the energy for the free-to-play. I like the gems for the free-to-play. 3-star chicken, kind of whatever. I just feel like they could up even this first page by quite a lot, honestly. Second page, so we got epic, get a shard. Rest of it is kind of like fodder, really. Third page, okay chunk of energy, 4-star chicken, legendary book, mythical charm. So this is probably where most people get to just for like average playing the game. Fourth page, so we do get a mythical tome. If you've got a mythical champion like Lady Kage, that would be decent. Good glyph, nice gems. This page feels better. And then the final page, honestly, you've got a 5-star chicken in there. Mythical or maybe a primal shard, but it's not that crazy for a last page, honestly. Yeah, I just feel like if they wanted to really entice people or make people feel good about the event, I'd much rather see like the chicken type stuff come early. Like let all the ore stuff go late, because that's for late game players. The chicken stuff, I just feel like come early. So this event, as I say, if you've got this champion, if you went all in on Zenoda, then the 5-star soul is really good. If you didn't, then I would probably be trying to aim for getting to at least a legendary skill tome just by playing the game. That's what I'm going to do. On the free-to-play, I'm going to see how far I can get, actually. I'm hoping to get this legendary tome. Beyond that, it gets a bit silly. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, obviously, any of the other events yet. We've not seen anything else drop. So we'll see what else drops. This is an example of what I was saying. Like, $90 for 4 of these big stones. 90 for 4. But you could buy that 5 times. Don't worry, you could buy that 5 times. What is that pack? 90 times 5. So it's £450 for 16 of these Soulstones. What does that get me? What does £450 get me in Soulstone points? 16 times 7, 500. 120,000 points. £450 to get just a champion. Not even to get the soul. Raid, are you off your nuts? What is that? What is that? What are you thinking with that? What's this side? 16 times... no, let's do it halfway. 5 lots of 80. So that's 400. 16 times 5. 80 of those. 80 of those. And they get you 1,500 each. So same, 120,000 points for 400. So actually, the left-hand side's better, but only if you're a hyper Kraken are you even considering that deal. Surely. Like, versus what's this here? So we can only actually purchase it once, but this is, unfortunately, the best way to get yourself some points. Shocking. Actually shocking. Right. Whew. The last one then. The last one is we've got a summon, Prism Shard summons thing going down. So it's a 5% chance of a legendary. So this is lower than they sometimes do it, which is worse than the normal sacred summon. Okay. But 25 points to summon, which is lower than normal. Now, a couple of things to call out here. For my free-to-play, I need finite champions, right? I don't have any multi-hitters. Ruella would be a game changer, like massive game changer. A turn meter filler, crit rate buffer, 2 triple hits. She would be the answer that I'm looking for finite. So she's like, if I can find a way to get some of these shards or one of these shards for free, that's who I'd love to get. Stag Knight also in the pool, very good as an epic. Phoenix also in the pool, very good as an epic, just for like high damage dealing and Ice Golem stuff. We've got the Siege Hulk, really good drop defense champion. Not a bad finite champion here. On my main account, I really want this dude. Neldor Rhineblade. one of the best champions in the game currently for hard finite. This passive is so good. Whenever you place a freeze with an ally, 30% chance to A1. 30%. Think about Nuke going in against finite hard, or even Creodan against finite hard. If they land a couple of freezes, or, you know, there's a good chance Neldor's coming in with his A1. His A1's a triple hit as well. Each hit also got a chance to freeze. It's extremely good for finite hard. He's got a quad hit A2 with decreased attack. And then he's got an AoE double hit, which is good for wave-based content as well. So, yeah, this dude is freaking awesome, actually, for hard finite. So, I definitely would love to pick him up on my main. But there's also, in terms of other epics, is there anyone else that really stands out to me? I mean, not bad for, you know, an answer to Bommel, actually, if you're a newer player, in Lady Annabelle. I can't really remember who she is. Okay, nothing too good. This guy's actually doesn't get the credit he deserves. Triple hit with Leech, decreased speed against an enemy, AoE decreased attack, really good for Ice Golem. Yeah, this guy's actually good. This guy's actually good. I would like to pick up an old Grookus on the free-to-play as well, to be fair. So yeah, decent champion as well. But yeah, let's get legendaries then. So Oella was a fusion champion. She's decent actually for Amius. Yeah, so she's one of the better champions in the game for Amius. So not a bad pickup there. She was not, I guess when she was a fusion, we didn't really have the content that made her that good. I'm not saying she's now top tier, but she's now better because of that. We've got one of the best dungeon clearers in the game in Theodore, especially if you pair him with Calvalaxes or Artax. Anyone who's putting out multiple burns and poisons. Theodore's one of the best in the game for that. Really good Doom Tower, hard clearer, like wave clearer. She's just one of the best wave clearers in the game, Countess Lix. She's got so much control, block skills, AoE decreased speed, multiple hits. Yeah, she's very good as well. But the one which I've got to call out, and in fact, it's worth just saying as well, Snick Track, also very good. Like, he's a good champion. He's got Ally Protect on a 3-turn. Very good Hydra champion. Decreased attack A1 makes him a good clan boss champion as well. Got Leech. But yeah, the one which we've got to call out here is like insanely good. The Nergiganti, the archer, right? So she's just really good. She's one of the new Monster Hunter champions as well. She's up there as one of the best champions for Hydra in the game, I'd say, at this point. So AoE hit here. If it's a boss, decrease speed and turn me to fill for your team. She's got AoE Hex and the chance of a Provoke on a 3-turn. If it's a boss, Hex goes on for 3 turns and Provoke goes on for 2. She's defense-based, which makes her very tanky. We've got like a heal, like a, I guess like Scylla the Drakes kind of thing. Heal all allied by 10% of their max HP when attacking enemies under Hex, which is always going to be on. If there's multiple champions on the team, but there's still only once. Increases his champion's defense by 5% each time they receive a hit from enemies under Hex. But yeah, you basically just got turn me to fill going on for all allies. Fills a turn meter of all allies by 10% if a 30% decreased speed debuff is placed. So you actually get 4 decreased speeds that go on against Hydra, which gives you a 40% turn meter fill on this ability. And she's obviously got the Hexes, like just such a good Hydra champion. Really, really good. So I will be at some point this week going all in on these shards. What is the pack price here? $49.99 for 210. So you're getting what? 8 of these bad boy shards for $50. I mean, it's good from a whale point of view, not for obviously low spenders or whatever, but for a whale point of view, that's not a bad pack. Considering 8 probably, but you don't get a mercy system with these shard pools. That's the thing. You don't get any mercy system. The fact that I also want an epic from the group makes me definitely all in for this. But yeah, it's definitely an interesting one to be playing with if you're kind of like, I don't know, if you're unsure if you want to spend some cash or whatever, or if you just hope to get lucky and pick up some of these crystals through the week. But damn, it is Kraken week and there is a lot going on. I'd say, well, we'll see what the comments say. I'd say most people probably will not be very happy with the week because it's heavily focused on cash or like very lofty targets to try and get stuff done. Very lofty targets. Raid Shadow Legends. Take a look in the mirror. Anyway, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you soon.